Hi, my name is Jamie Cohen, and today I will be talking about the Internet and how it's used. The Internet is a global network connecting millions of computers in which more than 100 countries are linked in exchanges of data, news, and opinions. Unlike online services, which are centrally controlled, the Internet is decentralized by design. Each Internet computer, called a host, is independent. Its operators can choose which Internet services to use and which local services to make available to the global Internet community. There are a variety of ways to access the Internet. Most online services, such as America Online, offer access to some Internet services. It is possible to gain access through a commercial Internet service provider, an ISP. However, the Internet is not synonymous with the World Wide Web. Some common uses include email. Email is short for electronic mail, which I'm sure we have all used. Email is the transmission of messages over communications networks. The messages can be notes entered from the keyboard or electronic files stored on disk. Some electronic mail systems are confined to a single computer network, but others have gateways to other computer systems, enabling users to send email anywhere in the world. You then send the message to the recipient by specifying the recipient's address. You can also send the same message to several users at once, known as broadcasting. Sent messages are stored in email boxes until the recipient fetches them. To see if you have any mail, you may have to check your electronic mailbox periodically, although many systems alert you when mail is received. All online services and Internet service providers offer email, and most also support gateways so that you can exchange mail with users of other systems. Usually it only takes a few seconds or minutes for mail to arrive at its destination. This is a particularly effective way to communicate with a group because you can broadcast a message or document to everyone in the group at once. Another common use of the Internet is file sharing. A computer file can be emailed to customers and friends as an attachment, uploaded to a website, such as YouTube, for easy download by others, or can be put into a shared location or onto a file server for instant use. The load of bulk downloads, available to many users, can be eased by the use of mirror servers or peer-to-peer networks. This feature of file sharing over the Internet on a worldwide scale is changing the basis for production, sale, and distribution of anything that can be reduced to software products that can be reduced to a computer file for transmission. This includes all manner of print publications, software products, news, music, film, video, photography, graphics, and all other arts. This has caused a gigantic shift in each of the existing industries that previously controlled the production and distribution of these products. Internet collaboration technology enables business and project teams to share documents, calendars, and other information. Such collaboration occurs in a wide variety of areas, including scientific research, software development, conference planning, political activism, and creative writing. An additional use of the Internet is for streaming media. Many existing radio and television broadcasters provide Internet feeds in their live audio and video streams. Podcasting is a webcast where usually audio material is first downloaded in full and then may be played back on a computer or shifted to a digital audio player to be listened to on the move. These techniques using simple equipment allow anybody with little censorship to broadcast audio-visual material on a worldwide basis. Webcams are an extension to this phenomenon. Many uses can be found for personal webcams such as video conferencing and video chat rooms. Many people use the terms Internet and World Wide Web, aka the web, interchangeably, but in fact the two terms are not synonymous. The Internet and the web are two separate but related things. As discussed previously, the Internet is a massive network of networks, a networking infrastructure. It connects millions of computers together globally, forming a network in which any computer can communicate with any other computer as long as they are both connected to the Internet. On the other hand, the World Wide Web, or simply the web, is a way of accessing information over the medium of the Internet. It is an information sharing model that is built on top of the Internet. The web uses the HTTP protocol, only one of the languages spoken over the internet to transmit data. Web services, which use HTTP to allow applications to communicate in order to exchange business logic, use the web to share information. The web is just one of the ways that information can be disseminated over the web. So the web is just a portion of the internet, well, a large portion, but the two terms are not synonymous and should not be confused. Two types of internet access are broadband and wireless. The word wireless is dictionary defined as having no wires. In networking technology, wireless is the term used to describe any computer network where there is no physical wired connection between the sender and receiver, but rather the network is connected by radio waves and/or microwaves to maintain communications. Wireless networking utilizes specific equipment such as NICs, which are expansion boards, APs, access points, and routers in place of wires, copper or optical fiber for connectivity. Broadband internet access is simply high-speed internet access through a single medium, a wire, which carries several channels at once. According to the Pew Internet and American Life Project, fewer than 1 in 7 Americans were online in 1995. Today, the majority of Americans are surfing the web, exchanging email, reading bank statements and ball scores, or checking the weather instantaneously. 10 years later, in 2005, 2 out of every 3 Americans spend time online. According to the Nielsen ratings, 70% of the American population accesses the internet. That's an astounding 212,080,132 people in the United States using the internet daily. The web has added plenty of words to our lexicon, with some even making it to the dictionary. If you had talked about Googling or blogging 10 years ago, you might have had a lot of listeners scratching their heads. During this time, I'll be giving you a handout with a more detailed key terms list. A few words I will define for you today are: a program that accesses the World Wide Web is a browser. A client or computer, more specifically a software application that uses the resources provided by another computer. A domain is the naming hierarchy of the internet based on domains, within which each computer has a unique name. A host is a computer on the network. HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language, is the coding syntax used to write World Wide Web pages which are read by browsers. The IP number is the unique number for a machine on the internet. The server, a computer or a program on the computer acting as an internet site whose data is available to the client. Site, a collective term covering all the internet facilities offered by one organization. URL, Uniform Resource Locator, an address that specifies the location of a file on the internet, usually used for the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web has transformed the way people live, work, and play. People can play travel agent and book all the elements of a vacation online. They can arrange for their bills to be paid automatically while they're gone. They can put a hold on mail delivery, find directions to tourist attractions, and get a long-term weather forecast before they even pack. Even on vacation, they can log onto the web to keep up with news from their hometown paper or TV station and stay connected with their friends and family. In its first decade, the web altered the pace of popular culture. It has made long distance less daunting, rendered information instantly accessible, and revolutionized communication.